Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes. Brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware. Excuse me, at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, New York, and Southwest Suffolk County on Long Island, serving the entire New York, New Jersey, Connecticut tri-state area with everything you need this winter to make sure you can get your home cleaned up from snow and ice or your business cleaned up from snow and ice. They are Long Island's largest rock salt source, and they have snow blowers, shovels, spreaders, and all sorts of ice melt products. 631-756-1125. They have the best prices anywhere. OmniTrueValue.com is the website. Now that our storm system from yesterday is moving up through New England, and they're still getting some snow up in northern New England from this, we are seeing some improvement this afternoon as drier air comes in. A lot of clouds, though, on the satellite across the Great Lakes, back over to the northern Rockies, also down in the western Gulf states and in parts of the southeast. Nothing major here. These are just minor weather systems running around. But if you notice, the clouds from the north are kind of going from the northwest out of the plains across the Great Lakes and into the northeast. And that is going to be the dominant flow here for the next 4 days or so, and that's going to mean cold air. Now, here's a tight view of the satellite, and you can see that areas in eastern Pennsylvania to southern New England, not all areas, but most areas have at least broken out into some sunshine, and temperatures are topping out in the upper 40s and low 50s. Snow on the radar is now exiting northern Vermont. We still have some snow going on in parts of northern Maine. Some of it is coming down hard, and also on either side, on the Canadian side. Getting some lake effect snows in southern Lake Michigan into northern Indiana and southern southwestern Michigan. Also seeing some snow in parts of Illinois and up further north as these other weather systems come down in that strong flow from Canada, seeing some snow in parts of the Dakotas and also into the northern Rockies. The big story, by the way, is going to be Buffalo and Watertown in New York State, as we're looking at a major lake effect snow event. Lake effect snow warnings are up, and Buffalo's going to wind up forecasting up to 3 feet of snow. This is actually through 7 a.m. Saturday, so it doesn't even count what's going to happen after that, because these numbers may actually go up. But you can see how much snow is forecast for Buffalo and Dunkirk at 18 to 24, Watertown 18 to 24, same for Clayton in north central New York, Pulaski 12 to 18. Head down towards Syracuse, next to nothing, because this is all going to be caused by winds blowing the long way across Lake Ontario and blowing the long way across Lake Erie. And as far as our weather is concerned, you can see what's going on here in the upper air. Just this very strong flow out of Canada. And the upper flow and the surface flow is going to create a west-southwest wind over those Great Lakes. And that's why we're going to see a lake effect. And you also have disturbances coming around. For us, though, it's quiet. It's going to be dry into the first part of next week. And as each one of these upper troughs go by, you see those darker shades of blue. Those are disturbances in the upper atmosphere. We're going to take a stair step down in temperatures. And it's going to be colder than normal right into next week. And there's the last upper trough on Sunday. So we're looking to be cold and dry right through Monday of next week. So I'll just take you day by day here. On the models. We'll just go close up, and there you go. So this is this afternoon. Our storm moves away, and you've got pretty much a westerly flow of colder air that just lasts all through the rest of the week and into the weekend. So highs tomorrow, Thursday, will be in the low to mid 40s. Friday's highs will be in the low 40s. And I think on Saturday will probably be upper 30s and low 40s. Sunday and maybe even into Monday, we could have temperatures that are going to be hard-pressed to get out of the 30s. After that, things should bounce a bit for Thanksgiving week. It does look dry into Thanksgiving Day, with temperatures moderating some, but then we're going to be watching to see how a storm, perhaps coming out of the Rockies, responds to some blocking for late next week. And yeah, that's snow you see that today's run produced in New York State and all the way down into southern New England with ice in northern Pennsylvania and northern New Jersey and the lower Hudson Valley. Long ways away, but the key to all of this is going to be the blocky nature of the atmosphere and whether this low winds up being a little weaker and maybe going a little further south, or does it hang back and wait for the high to go through, and then maybe later in the weekend we take a storm to our west and it's mostly rain. So a lot on the table here. We'll try to pick it apart in the coming days. Weather in 5 brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware, 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, New York. 631-756-1125 is your phone number, and the website omnitruevalue.com. So enjoy the rest of your afternoon. The Joe and Joe Weather Show tonight at 7:30 p.m. And we're going to be talking about, among other things, this major lake effect snow event that is setting up for western New York, as well as northwest Pennsylvania and even into northeast Ohio. We will, and of course, our weather and our short, medium, and long range. We'll see you later.